Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this EnGenius Wi-Fi access point. It's the ECW230, and this was provided to me by EnGenius, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. And I'll put a link in the description of this on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So this is a Wi-Fi 6 Wi-Fi access point, and it's a 4x4. Here we go, here's a declaration statement. So this uses EnGenius cloud services. So this is really nice for businesses that have, say, multiple locations. Say if you have, different branches, like 4 different branches, you could set this up and then you can manage it all from one single location via the cloud. So it has the instructions here. Okay, so here's the access point. This is 8 inches across, which is about 203 millimeters. The height is about 1.5 inches or 4 millimeters, and those are rough measurements. I think you can find the actual measurements online. On the top here we have some LEDs for power, network, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. And this access point supports Wi-Fi 6, it supports 4x4, so it's a very fast one. So it's 11AX cloud managed AP. But the input rating is 12 volts at 2 amps. It has a 12 volt input for power, so you can power this from a transformer. So this has 2.5 gigabit LAN support and has a reset button. Let's check this out here, another box. This is our mounting hardware. So this fits in like T-track here. I think this is probably a different size T-track. So it slides in like that. There we go. It also has some screw mounts on here, so you could put some screws in a wall and slide it on there. So I'm going to hook this up to my network and we'll take a look at this in the interface. And I made some other videos on EnGenius products. I'll put a link below to my EnGenius playlist where you can find those videos, including on how to set up EnGenius Cloud, since this is part of the EnGenius Cloud family of products. So I'll just plug this into my network and it's on. Okay, so I'm logged into my EnGenius Cloud dashboard. So to add this to the EnGenius Cloud, I'll go down here to the little building at the bottom and I'll go to Inventory. On the right here I'll click Register Device and I can enter it manually or doing the mobile app. So if you have a lot of these, the mobile app's going to come in handy. So I'll enter in the serial number here. I'll hit register. It says it was successful, so I'll hit done. So now I want to add this to my network. So I'll click here on the monitor, I'll go to access points. On the upper right here I'll click add from inventory. I'll choose the new access point and I'll hit apply. So that added it to our network. So I see there's a new firmware available here. So I will go over here to the left, I'll go to Firmware Upgrade. And I'll say upgrade now. So it's a good idea when you receive new equipment to do the upgrade right away, just in case there are any problems. Okay, we're showing that the firmware has been upgraded, so it's on the same system now, it's on 1.3.8. I'm going to go to my other EnGenius access point and I'll disable it just for some tests. So I'll remove that from the network. I'll say yes, remove it. So now I just have this Wi-Fi access point, so now I'll connect up to it. Okay, so now I'm connected to it. I can open up a website. Let's see if it works. There we go. So I want to do some network speed tests, but this computer I'm on only has 2x2 Wi-Fi networking. I'll switch to another computer that has 3x3 so we can test the network speeds. Okay, so I'm at my other MacBook Pro, and this is an early 2015 MacBook Pro, and this has 3x3 Wi-Fi on it. So I'm running iPerf 3 on that previous MacBook, but I plugged it into Gigabit Ethernet. And I'm going to run a test here. This is the upload speed test. Okay, so I got about 144. Now I'll do the download test. Okay, and we got about 395 there. This will really take advantage of Wi-Fi 6 hardware once it becomes more common. So here's the spec page on the access point, and I'll put a link below to this, but you can see all the features of it. So if you read through this, you'll see it's a very robust access point. It supports, 4 antennas here for each 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. It supports everything from 10 base T up to 2.5 gigahertz. It supports single user multi-in, multi-out, and multi-user multi-in, multi-out. And here you have the data rates. On the right here it says we have support for 8 SSIDs and VLAN tagging. And it supports all the latest wireless security. And then down below it talks about some of the features of it. So with the 2.5 gigahertz, you could connect this up to, like say, a network attached storage that has 2.5 gigahertz. And then if you operate, say, a graphic design shop and people are moving around large files or video editing, things like that, this is really ideal if those clients are going to be connecting wirelessly. So that's all for this video. I just wanted to go over a quick setup on this and do a benchmark and such. So I did set up EnGenius Cloud from scratch in a previous video, but if you'd like to see something more in depth with this, please let me know. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.